To be honest, I'm starting to get tired of all the power stuff that Kong inspired in, a lot of people around. Just people just going around saying, POWER! Hey guys, so in this video we're gonna be talking about Kong. So unless you live under a rock or you just don't live in the Philippines, you probably know already who Kong is. But for those of you guys who actually don't know who Kong is, he's one of the biggest YouTubers here in the Philippines. Last time I checked, I think his channel had over 600,000 subscribers. And his channel name is Cong TV, so if you don't know him, check him out. But anyway, we're gonna be talking about him in this video. Now I know some of you guys are expecting me to be like, hey, look at this little YouTuber guy. He's probably gonna say all these positive comments about Kong just to be famous. Nah, I think he's just trying to ride on the coattails of Kong. I think he's gonna say negative things so that, I think he's gonna try to bash him just so that he'll get attention and more people will start looking at his channel. Yeah, well, just to be clear about something, I'm not gonna rant about him, but I'm not gonna say a lot of positive things about him either. Okay, the main reason why I wanted to do this video was because I wanted to express my opinion about Kong. So, I've been following Kong for a while already, even before he became famous. I think the very first video that I ever watched of him was from my friend who shared it in a group chat. And he shared the video of foreign reaction channels be like. I think that was the title. Basically in the video, he reacted to Marcelito Pomoy's cover of The Prayer, and I think a lot of people have already seen that. It's on the Wish bus, and it's the same bus where Darren sang Chandelier. But anyway, he's the guy who was able to switch vocals from male to female. Like, he was talking in a really low voice and then suddenly he switches to a high voice that's so similar to the female voice of Celine something. Yeah, whoever sang that song. But anyway, that was one of the first videos I watched of Kong, and I don't know how far back that was. I think it's maybe already been a year or something. And I also watched his shoutouts video where he tried to shout out other YouTube channels, but that's basically it. I mean, that's where I started watching him, and then from there I just evolved. Like, I just started to watch his other videos like the Usapang Dota, Sampung Utos ng Vape, those kinds of videos basically. And I just found him really funny. So I like the way that he talked. He talked in a casual way. Like, he talked as if you two were friends. The way that Kong talks, it's like he's speaking in a way where you don't need to know formal Tagalog. Like, even if you just know Tagalog from what you pick up in the streets, it's already easy to understand what he's saying because his Tagalog is basically street Tagalog. He speaks in ways that can be understood by Filipinos universally. Like, it doesn't matter what region you're from or what kind of Tagalog you have, because his Tagalog is basically the general kind of Tagalog, and that's how he talks in most of his videos. So a lot of people are able to understand him, and I think that's the beauty of his videos actually. Now, some of you guys may be saying, oh, here's the positive things that he's saying about Kong. Okay, first and foremost, we're not done with the video, so shut the fuck up. We're gonna start talking about the serious stuff here, okay? Now, the reason why I brought up the positive things I found in Kong, which made me subscribe to him last year, is because I want to emphasize on the reason why I subscribed to him in the first place. So you might be starting to get an idea of where the flow of this video is starting to go. But anyway, I'm still going with it. So I subscribed to Kong because I really found him funny. And I really supported his videos as he started growing from below 100,000 subscribers to 100,000. I remember the 100,000 reaction just last summer. And then now he's sitting on top of over 600,000 subscribers. He's already big time here in the Philippines. People are asking him for interviews. He's being sent to different parts of the Philippines. There are photo shoots. Everything that he probably wanted when he started his YouTube channel. But there's this one thing that I really don't like, and that's the change in his content. You see, now that he's big and famous, and now that he has the Asus ROG laptop that he waited for a while, it was a big thing on the internet. Like he he tried sponsoring the page of Asus just to get recognized. I really laughed at that video. I loved watching it. But now that he has the laptop and then he promised us with daily vlogs, I expected it to be vlogs about the old vlogs, like where he used to be talking about random stuff and making funny things out of it, like the Parusang 90s, where he just talked about punishments that he probably got when he was a kid. That was really funny. But now the only content I see on his channel is they're all just vlogs about what he does in his life. And to be honest, I just want to say that I really miss the old content. I'm not saying that the vlogs he's doing right now are actually bad. I mean, in every way, they're actually really good. The editing's really good. The quality of the camera is really good. They're actually really high quality content. The only problem is the content that I subscribe to. The reason why I subscribed to him in the first place, that kind of content, it just vanished all of a sudden. Like, if you look at his channel and then scroll past the recent videos, they're all vlogs about what's happening in his life. And to be honest, his life isn't really that unique in a sense. Like, I mean, sure, yeah, there are a lot of things in his life that I enjoy watching and that don't happen to me and a lot of other people. Like, I mean, who gets interviewed, who gets fans every day. I mean, like, when you scroll through his channel and then you just see the previous videos, they're all daily vlogs. The content that I subscribed to, it just completely disappeared. And the reason I subscribed to him in the first place was because of that content that just suddenly disappeared to be replaced with daily vlogs. Now, all of the vlogs that he puts on his channel, they're not vlogs that talk about some random thing in life that he just thought of. They're all about his own life. And I'm not saying that's bad. I mean, by all means, you can people enjoy watching what his life is about. But when you watch the vlogs and you start watching it every week, it kind of gets old. And that's just my opinion, okay? I'm not saying that it gets old for everyone, but for me, in my opinion, it starts to get old because the things that happen in his life, most of the content in his vlog are just, you know, the same. He shouts a lot in his house, fans come to his house, he wakes up Junjun and then both of them start doing a lot of fuckery around town, you know, trying to make people laugh. But that's it. Something disappeared from Cong's channel and I think that's creativity. And I'm not saying that the videos that he's bringing out now aren't creative, but I mean they're very creative in the sense that the cinematography of his vlogs, how he puts together his vlogs, is very, I like the flow in his vlogs and how it's able to keep the attention of the viewer. But what I'm trying to point out here is the kind of content that he's releasing, it's not consistent. The old content is gone, and I'm just saying that I really miss it. I really miss it, and I think a lot of other people miss his old content too. But also a lot of people enjoy the new content. I enjoy the new content, but just not as much as the old content. But that's just my opinion. So the things that I've said in this video, maybe I don't know. I'm putting this on the internet, so of course I'm subject to public criticism, and I can just already smell the oncoming hate comments that might be coming from the chicken feet gang, and you know, people who really love Cong and they're saying like, hey, you're just a small YouTuber, you don't know anything, you're not even good at making videos. But last time I checked, I was free to put my opinion online, and this is just my opinion, okay? And that's, I think, all I have to say about Cong. And that's, I think, all I have to say about Cong. He's a good YouTuber. I still enjoy watching his videos, just not as much as the old ones, where he really had to think about what to say. There's a lot more creativity in his old videos. I just miss it a lot. And it seems that the bigger he's getting, yeah, his lifestyle is changing. I know, people are starting to ask him to travel to different places. But that doesn't mean that he has to lose the consistency in his videos. And I think one of the things that's really important in life is to stay consistent. And that's something that Cong isn't doing. I mean, his humor is still there. The consistency in how he talks and his words, his sense of humor is still there. But I just really miss the creativity. That's all I want to say. And that concludes our talk about for today. See you guys in the next video. Nathaniel signing off.